Okay. Is this going to work? Let's give it a sec there. Alright, let's check. Is our audio working? Is it using the right microphone? Yes? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been a little while since I last streamed. Not like a month long like before, but been a few days. Yeah, it was really, really hot last time, so I decided not to stream over the last few days just because it's kind of hard to sleep when you have like 40-degree Celsius temperatures and the AC can't keep up, and it's just, yeah, it wasn't very fun. So I took a couple days just to relax, set things up again. Speaking of setting things up again, actually, I'm not on the recording account that I was on before, so I'm actually on test user. That's the other user account that I made, the one that doesn't have a space in the name. I talked a little bit about this in my last stream, I believe, when I was trying to create the React app. And yeah, turns out trying to do that registry key stuff didn't actually work. In fact, it just kind of corrupted that user account. So, like, I couldn't open the start menu. It'd give me like fatal errors and stuff. I didn't know what was going wrong, so I decided, you know what, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just not going to use that account anymore. So I've actually deleted that account. I reset up everything on the test user account. So here I have Rust installed. I have Rocket. Unfortunately, I don't have the prototype anymore, but that's fine. I kind of know what I'm doing already anyway. So I've just taken the static files example. I had this split open because I wanted to... Yeah, that split was open because I was reloading the docs for Rocket. So I have the documentation open now. Same as last time. What else? Yeah, aircon's going again because it's still kind of warm. You can see it's 25 degrees Celsius out there. Although it's definitely a lot better than, like, 38. Let me think. There's one more thing I wanted to mention, but I don't remember now, so... I guess I'm just going to, yeah, continue on here. I remember most of what I did to get, like, the upload button working. And I have it all recorded on stream, right? So that's great. So we're not going to mess with that today. Today we're just going to mess with React, see if we can get React working with this. I did create a React app, if we look. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to kill this. Just do that real quick. And yeah, sure enough, if you have a space in your user account name, it breaks everything. So using test user instead, which doesn't have that space, everything is completely fine. Go figure. It's like, why even allow that option Windows? Why am I allowed to put a space in my username? I don't want that. It's just gonna make like, if you're gonna allow that, then at least make sure that everything works with that. I don't know, it just seems kind of dumb, but anyway, no more spaces. We're all good. And yeah, we're just going to start looking into some tutorials. I did have this one open from last time. And yeah, I'm about, I'd say, this far, I guess. So they set up a package.json. I guess we can try that. So we're going to go into React Proto. Okay, we already have a package.json, so we can even just do the usual here. Oh wow, look at this thing. Let's try adding the home page. I think it was just dot. Oops. Right, so this is going to be a very short stream. I have a hard stop at 6. Took a little while to set things up again. And, yeah, I might stream again a little bit later tonight. Just so I can keep working on this. I am a little bit behind this week because I haven't been streaming. And I only work on this project when I'm streaming for some reason. I don't know, it just makes me feel more motivated to actually work on this. Like I can't I can't get myself to work on something and stay really focused on it unless I'm streaming it like this. I feel. Okay, that's not necessarily true, but you know, I find it helps at least. It helps a lot to actually stream my progress. So they use npm run build. Okay. Interesting. What is the current build directory? The index.html finds its source resource from the build directory. Concretely, it's not the index.html, the browser. Okay. Wait, I just want to go to main. Do I actually need to be here? Probably not. npm... Was it? npm run build. Okay. Let's see what happens. I actually have no idea if this is going to point to like some local host port or whatever, or if it's just gonna like generate some HTML file, like an index.html. I guess we'll see. Ready to be deployed. Okay. Okay, they even have like a link about deployment. Interesting. Is there a build folder? Yes. And inside this is the index.html. Okay. I think this is probably what we need to do. We need to just load index.html here from the build folder. So let's try that. So this is probably going to point at what? React proto/build. I think that's likely. Cargo run. If this works, then I think that's well, that's not quite like we're done. It'll be very close though. Okay, there we go. Source/app.js and save to reload. Okay, got it. So if I kill this server and then I try and go here again, it's gonna 404 or something, right? Or well, I mean not 404, but it's just not gonna be able to connect. There we go. Cool. Alright, well, that seems to work pretty well. I thought that would take a little bit longer to figure out, but yeah, that actually works really well. Well, in that case, I think we can move on to working on something else. Because I thought that would take longer, but that was actually really easy. Although, I do want to source, was it app.js? Okay, yeah, this is just all the React code. This is actually really simple. Yeah, never mind. Forget this. I think we're good. I think we're fine. Yeah, don't really think we need to mess around with this right now. Just needed to test that this actually worked with React, and it does seem like that works. So that's cool. I am satisfied with that. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh yeah, one other thing. So I was on master branch last time apparently, and I didn't realize that when I created this like issues template thing, it actually went to the main branch because, you know, they renamed master domain across GitHub for new repos. So yeah, those are considered separate histories, and this kind of sucks because I can't actually merge this back into main. I would like to do that, so I'm probably going to mess around with that a bit to fix that. Just put everything into the main branch and get rid of master. I don't think it'll be very hard to do that, so I'll probably go work on that. React integration seems like it's really easy. Oh yeah, that's right. That's under issues. Yeah, so I also set up this like automatic tracking stuff, right? So if I go to this issue here, and then I just realized that I'm not signed in, so no wonder I wasn't able to move that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't really feel like signing in at the moment. I can do that later. That's fine. But I would be able to close this issue, and then it would automatically move that to done, which is pretty nice. Or it would be moved to done current sprint. I actually have like a finished for like all finished tasks. So I've added that column. I've added this backlog column for stuff that isn't in like the current quote unquote sprint. The to-dos are all the tasks for the current sprint. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna move on to laying out the interfaces for the project, I think. So last time we came up with a diagram. Let me go and open that up actually, because I can't remember. Let's see if it remembers. No, it's not gonna remember because I'm on a different user account. I don't care. Yeah, let's go open from device. Oh wait, my diagram is gone. I forgot. No, my diagram got swallowed. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, we can always start over, I guess. I vaguely remember what was in it. We had like a randomizer, we had like a graph interface. Oh, a caps lock. Cool. We had the randomizer algorithm there. We had the Rocket API here. And we had the ROM writer. And also the config loader, which after some more deliberation, I think I will actually need the config loader. There are, I think, a few things that need to be loaded aside from just like the JSON files. We have to load the settings. Yeah, well, I think, actually no, originally I was thinking that I was just trying to load the settings from the user interface, and I actually forgot about the actual JSON files. So yeah, that's all that functionality can go under here instead of just being called directly. It might not be the right decision as of right now, but oh wait, I had this like I was using like bidirectional arrows for things. Yeah. Yeah, we had our diagram being vaguely somewhat like this. So we've got like 4 interfaces. It's not super fancy or anything. Gosh, yeah. I'll fix the diagram later if I remember to. because I do want to move everything into a Google Doc so that it's all in one place. I'll try and go back and make it match what it looked like in the previous streams. But for now, we're just gonna go off with something like this, roughly. Because I think this is what we had. I don't remember if we had anything else, but I think it looked somewhat like this. And we had some implementations, right? Like this, the round squares, or the round rectangles, I guess, are interfaces, or traits, or functions, whatever abstraction boundary. And these are like our concrete implementations, these square rectangles. Non-rounded rectangles? I don't know. Alright, we got 20 minutes left. Let's get going then, I guess. So yeah, we have React set up. Things I'm thinking about doing, maybe using PureScript. I know I could also use like TypeScript instead, and that's like a little bit more conventional, but I don't know, I kind of want to flex my Haskell skills a bit. Get some functional programming in there. Could also be doable in Idris, but I don't know about Idris right now. I think the JS backend still is going through a lot of revisions and stuff. Not really sure. I know that there's ongoing work there. I haven't looked into it enough, but yeah, maybe Idris, but probably going to try PureScript first. I don't know, maybe that's something worth looking into. I know it's unconventional, but like whatever. We don't do conventional stuff here on this channel. If it wasn't obvious. I mean, like Rust is like the most conventional thing I do here. Everything else is just like off in the land of abstractions and functional programming, so yeah, if you came here to see me just make a freaking application in like Java or whatever, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I refuse to use JavaScript. I don't want to use JavaScript. Yeah. So we're trying to create a project, right? I created a bunch of stuff. Wait, no, we're done. We're past the prototype, right? I keep forgetting. Wait, is there nothing in here? Oh, right, because this is on main. This is not on master. Ah. Right. Okay, hold on. I've got a kind of hacky idea. Oh, but if I branch off of that, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. You know what? Yeah, let's do something kind of dumb. We're just gonna take our source and these two files, and we're just gonna do a little copy. Test user. Okay. Yeah, I also tried to reset up my Haskell stuff here. Haven't gotten around to finishing that off, but once I do, Haskell streams will probably resume. I know I've been saying that for a while now, and I haven't been able to deliver on that, but like, I'm going to get around to it eventually. Eventually. It will happen. Oh yeah, and the git ignore, I also want that. That's all good stuff. We're gonna copy this stuff to, I don't know. Let's leave it here, I guess. We're gonna check out main. Okay. Now we're gonna take all this stuff that we just copied, and we're gonna paste it back into here. There we go. Can I do that? Does that work? Okay, almost. Doesn't add the git ignore, but that's fine. Problem. I'm gonna have to sign in. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay. Because, yeah, I don't really want to show my stuff on screen. If I had another monitor, this would be... If only, if only. What am I gonna do? I guess we can leave this here and work on a separate branch. I'll call this one interfaces. Sure. So we have all the changes that we've made from that previous thing. Actually, no, we don't, because that's just added a stage. That's not. We haven't actually committed this. Okay. Well, shoot. What have I done? Why have I done this? Okay, we'll commit first. We're probably going to set some stuff up, actually. Sorry, commit message. Add copy files from master branch. Yeah. Oops. Okay. We'll do the commit. There we go. Cool. Now if we check out, what was it? Interfaces. We have to merge main into this. There we go. Now we have those files. Now we can actually get started. So let's just go. Let's just go ahead and go. Let's see here. So we created a whole bunch of files, and right now, what I'm thinking is we'll start with graph. I think. Yeah, let's start with graph. Wait, am I still in Vim? I'm pretty sure I'm still in Vim. Oops. Let me just split. Yeah, I'm definitely still in Vim. Let's check out our buffers. Oh yeah, those are not the buffers I'm looking for. So I guess I should just... there we go. Wait, where did the rest of my stuff go? Oh, I'm in the prototype. Right. Yeah, I'm in a completely different project now, so this is a little more tricky to navigate now, but should be fine. So yeah, we've got this use pet graph here. It's a good start. And I think we'll call this game graph. I have some reference code I can look at for what I decided to do before. Wait, no, I don't, because, right, everything got wiped. That sucks. Yeah, that does kind of suck. Okay, but I have used petgraph in the past, so I do know a bit about petgraph. We'll just look at the docs. Yeah, I remember I had to use like a very specific kind of graph to represent everything. And I'm not sure if that's the same one I'm going to be using. Because there were some interesting issues that we ran into. I probably want to use that same interface though. about this. Maybe we don't want to do the graph interface first then. But it shouldn't really be an issue. So one of the issues I ran into before was making sure that every node had a unique ID. Definitely recall that. Did I use a graph map? Yeah, I was expecting the React stuff to take a little bit longer, because I wasn't anticipating it'd be so easy, but apparently it is actually really easy. So yeah, not really that ready for doing this, especially because I'm on a new user account. I think it was the graph map. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try and figure out which algorithm I was using before as well to try and figure out if the game was completable. Actually, we might want to rethink that, because the original graph algorithm I was using, or the original algorithm I used to determine if, you know, the game is completable, didn't take abilities like Kirby's you know, copy abilities into account, so that could actually lead to soft locks, which is not good. So it wasn't really a correct algorithm. I actually haven't planned out how that's going to work yet. I'll probably do that off camera, but I need to think about that a bit more. How I wanna make sure that it actually makes every seed completable. Because yeah, last time I did it, it's like most seeds are completable, but there are a few seeds under like very specific circumstances that might end up being either not completable at all, or like very, very difficult to complete because you'd have to do some like crazy stuff to get the copy ability you need. So I kind of want to avoid those kinds of situations where I'm not really sure if it's actually completable. Like, I'm talking about like if you have a room where you have like a cutter platform and you have to like use like some ability that cuts ropes, like either sword or cutter, to lower a platform, and that lets you get to a door, but there's no enemy in the room that gives you that ability, then the only way to, you know, actually get to that door is if you import the ability from a different room. But in a randomizer setting, you aren't necessarily guaranteed to be able to get that ability before you reach that room. So the only way to really guarantee that is by checking that, you know, that ability is available or something from some other room that is connected to that room. And I don't have that logic implemented in the original algorithm I tried. So that's the main problem. And there are ways around that, of course. Like if you wait until like the other Kirby's get the ability you need, and then you call them into the room, or maybe you find like a couple of enemies that allow you to get like a copy roulette if you inhale both of them at the same time, then like that would work. That definitely gives you the ability that you need if you're good at timing the roulette. But yeah, it's kind of sketchy, you know. Those are more like luck, or like you have to be extremely skilled at using the copy roulette. So yeah, I'm not going to mess around with that if I can avoid it. So yeah, I think we actually want graph map, and I think we want the ability to create the graph map from a bunch of edges. Yeah, I'll have to look back at what I had before because I don't remember it all. Do we want the ability to remove edges? Not sure. Also, where are those other algorithms? Let me go and take a look. Probably under algo. Yeah, this is it. I think it was like Kosaraju or Tarjan. Those are the ones for finding strongly connected components. I actually don't know which one to use. I think this is the one that I used last time. What does it say? Return a vector where each element is a strongly connected component. The order of node IDs within each SCC is arbitrary, but the order of the SCCs is their post-order, reverse topological sort. For an undirected graph, the SCCs are simply the connected components. This implementation is iterative and does not, and does 2 passes over the nodes. Okay. Is this one faster? This one does 1, but it's recursive. Interesting. So this one could potentially stack overflow if you have too much, if you have too many recursive calls. So if you're, so I guess if the, actually I don't know. I don't know how it recurses. Like if you have like a really large graph, would that cause it to potentially stack overflow? But I don't know. Anyway, I don't think that's really so much of a concern. This does only 1 pass. This is probably acceptable. I can probably use this instead of the other one. I mean, we know how many doors we're going to have in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, so I don't think that it's like it's very finite. I guess if I wanted to like switch it out for a different map or something due to, I don't know, me switching to a different game or something, then I might want to do I might want to use the other algorithm, but yeah, this one sounds like it's faster, so probably gonna give this one a try. And by the way, if you don't know what a SCC is, I think those are like strongly connected components. Yeah. So this is some graph theory stuff. There's a Wikipedia page on this. This is how we determine if the game is beatable or not. I believe that how I have everything set up is that the doors are nodes, and we kind of have like these groups of nodes that are like able to reach each other. And yeah, I think the strongly connected component, oh gosh, it's actually been a while. It's actually been quite a while. It kind of checks if like the whole graph is connected in some way. Let's see, what does it say here? Yeah, they form a partition into subgraphs that are themselves strongly connected. See, I don't even remember. I don't even remember how I came to the conclusion that this is how you determine that the game is beatable. That was like a while ago. That was at least like over a year ago. But I do remember that worked for the most part, barring copy abilities. So I already know that this works. You can if you're interested in reading more about strongly connected components or connected components in general, then yeah, definitely check out the Wikipedia pages. Directed graph is called strongly connected if there's a path in each direction between each pair of vertices of the graph. That is, a path exists from the first vertex in the pair to the second, and another path exists from the second vertex to the first. Yeah, I think there was more to it than just getting the strongly connected components. There was definitely something else to this. I'll have to double check. But anyway, it's 6 o'clock. I don't have any more time to stream today, so yeah, I'm just going to end the stream here. And yeah, we'll maybe work on this a bit more after dinner. We'll see.